Okay, am I ready? Maybe. Wait, give me a second. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, now I think I'm ready. It seems huge. There. Yeah. The murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief. Got. What did I say last time? Garagatsu? Piggyback, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. Ah, we're going in reverse. We're flashbacking. Oh God. Epilepsy warning. We are currently experiencing slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please remain, return to their seats, and fasten their seatbelts. Oh God, what the heck? Excuse me? How do we get here? I don't think this makes sense. Why do I feel like I woke up just from a horrible nightmare? I don't know, maybe because there's I don't know. This is his first floor lounge. How big is this plane? Is this on a plane? I guess I was at Cole for about 10 minutes. Ha. Slight turbulence indeed. Does it mean first class lounge? Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. God, I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though, admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Good God, there's an elevator on this plane? What is this, a traveling wallet? But it's not mine? How does someone else travel? How does someone else travel while in my pocket? You stole it. Ah, my headache. Why won't the headache go away? I'll take care of this travel out later or hand it off to an attendant. Ah, from earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator? Yeah, why is there an elevator on a plane? Is that normal? What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still a bit, but a young child. Ah, flashback. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. What is this back? What is this backstory? Whoa. How long am I going to let that my past haunt me? Okay. It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. What? Ah, flashbacks. Just kidding. What in the world happened? Why are you so calm? He's dead. Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What do you mean? Look at him. What's wrong with this? Does something happen? You murderer. What? No, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Oh, I'm accused of murder this time. Neat. I guess I was kind of accused last time too. Everyone, I am sorry to report, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhonda Terino. Unfortunately, we have an accident. Can I get to the good stuff? An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse of it. It was a murder. What murder? What's going on this flight? Yeah, first earthquake, turbulence, and now murder? And now they handcuffed me in my chair? This flight will stay on course to make a scheduled landing? No, they usually do emergency landings. What? We're currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until all this turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated. But someone was just killed, right? I mean, what about the clear let me off? Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit. Me? Me? I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Huh, being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body. You say, however, I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. What makes you an investigator? Where's my himbo detective? Ah, it's incriminating evidence to back me up. What? What kind of incriminating evidence? Yeah. We've already alerted the proper authorities our destination. Until we land, you remain in custody by the power vested in me. Wait back. I'm very sorry, please understand your situation. Your situation, I'm more concerned with mine. What direction is this going in? What? If you might give me a chance to do what? A chance to plead my case. Yeah, let me solve it. We had incriminating evidence just now. Yeah, you don't have any. To accuse Bachelor of such a grave crime without allowing me to give a proper defense? Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. She just lied. I thought you were gonna bring up a fact that has wallet or something. But be very wary of your reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look more suspicious if your explanations fail to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick. What? Oh, God. What else do you have to do? We're in the sky. Of course, as you wish. Good. Very well then. Let's get started. Yeah. I know for a fact that I didn't kill the man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit how the crime really occurred. What, Miss Trinosaw? I swear the truth, the whole truth, as a professional flight attendant, we're not in court. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. Oh wait, where are my hands? The scene I saw in the elevator, it was you standing there with the blood dripping of the murder weapon. What murder weapon? I was holding a wallet. Wait. God, my microphone. Sorry, I got uncomfortable. That's it? That's her evidence? I don't think that you can ask a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edwards? No, not really. It's hardly perfect. There's gaping holes in it everywhere. Yeah, what murder weapon? Oh, am I gonna press her? I swear the truth, the whole truth, the professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edwards, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator, it was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. Yeah, press her. What was the murder weapon? The murder weapon dripping with blood? Really? Now? I swear that was a grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness I was the passenger who saw, or there would be widespread panic by now. As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misspread the situation and accuse me of murder. Nonsense. Professional flight attendants can't afford to be flustered. The witness of murder crime scene and now listening to your defense, all with a smile. Apparently also lie with a smile on your face. So if you please cooperate. Do I have any evidence? Oh, I do. Wow, this one really got into it. Dang. Okay, easy. Yeah, how do you know I'm the killer? You seem certain of yourself. Of course. Oh, she has nice hair. Of course, as a professional flight attendant, cannot afford to make mistakes after all. Perhaps, but you must admit there are a few who can look at a murder with such clear mind. We attendants all go through extensive training and are always to remain calm and collective. Well, even calmly serving coffee if you wish. I fail to see how that would be the case. We call a rational thing to do in an emergency. Even until the bitter end, we are there to serve the passengers. That's the duty of professional flight attendants. You're certainly confident. Anyways, shall we return to your testimony? Oh, what? Do I have to present evidence? This scene? You're talking about this scene? Present it. Take a look at it for a while and prove my innocence. Well, say something. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. We'll have a good look at it for it, but no matter what angle I look at it from, I don't see how it will prove you didn't do it. Ah. I was holding this. That looks like a murder weapon? Oh, I did it right. What is wrong with you yelling all of a sudden? Arg! Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Mr. Reno, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood? I'm stupid. Yes? All that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends this chill down my spine. Sorry, your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. What? I did it right. I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? It looks a little bit big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered a dead body in the elevator was a very travel wallet, Mr. Reno. What? Impossible. Well now then, do you think that I'm still the killer? That's how I kill him with a travel wallet? But I saw blood dripping from a wallet. I know I did. You did, yeah. If you would be so kind as to take a whiff. Oh, it's grape juice. That's neat. Okay. Well then, that's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not in fact exist. That should clear up that pesky accusation. Wait just a sec. That is, I mean, even a wallet could be deadly. Excuse me? But he's bleeding. You think blunt force trauma can cause, like, serious bleeding? She's trembling, tack on, please. Sound like I got her. There's no need to look inside. Even if you can tell from experience it's light. No, I can't be sure of anything until I see contents of the wallet myself. Besides, she's persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Mr. Reno, if you'd be so kind to open up the wallet and check its contents. Alright, I usually don't pry into a passenger's belongings, but we have no choice here. Oh, do I have to? Oh, dang it! I was chilling. Grape juice stained the outer cover. True, it was I who dropped the juice. However, I didn't do out of ill intentions. Got it. Hey K, what was that? Oh, that's how to open it. This passport is all that's in here. You saw there's nothing inside but a passport inside. This renders your wallet the murder weapon argument moots. Wouldn't you agree? What? Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it now? Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? I don't know. Look at it. Can I take a look? Yeah. Why not? I don't care. Why not? I'm rather curious myself. It's the guy who got murdered. Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Akabai Hicks. Akabai Hicks? Which makes it the victim's property. Mm-hmm. You stole the victim's wallet. Why would I do that? How dare you? Say it yourself. You can only be holding this wallet in your hand when I found you. I just picked it up off the ground. Are there no security cameras? Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon. It seems like I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. You! Why? As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you've done the vile deed. I found it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You are to steal Mr. Hicks' money? I'm a prosecutor. You think I need money? Even though I don't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see. You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hand. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? I just found it and picked it up. It's not me. Are you serious? As you claim, the murder was on track to the wallet, yeah. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks. After you're done doing the valid deed, yeah. I found hard to believe your motive was very simple. You are to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? Can I present that I'm a prosecutor? Can I do that? I don't need money. Oh wait, can I press her on the money part? Why would he need money? You think I was after his money? Where did that cockamamie? What are you talking about? True, you were a passenger first class, but I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead. They're perfectly normal and part of my natural face. I don't think I ever messed with such a terrible continence on a flight before. And that's when it hit me. You have to face someone with money trouble. She's really making her fool of herself, pushing. I should spare her and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. What evidence do I have? Okay, I have my badge attorney. How old was he? He was 28. How are you? 24? She's young, okay. However, is something you stole from Mr. Hicks?
Hold it!
Oh, I already pressed her. Dang it, I pressed the wrong thing. I'm stupid. I know sometimes it glitches out and won't let me like move forward. Present. I'm an attorney. Do I present that?
Objection!
There's contradiction between this piece of evidence and your testimony. I don't want to go against the word of a professional prosecutor, but I don't think there's a problem at all. I swear. That... She thinks I have money trouble. I'm in first class. Okay, it's not the wallet, but what's the murder weapon? Shouldn't it be proof enough for you that I didn't murder the victim? Not at all. Oh, why not? Because that wallet may not have been what I thought it was? I'll pressure on the motive part, I guess. I don't think I have any sort of mode to speak of. I never met Mr. Hicks before, and our only connection is this fight. That's more than enough for a reason. How do you figure? He was sitting in first class, and I think the implication is very clear. Well, what can I present? I don't have anything. Oh wait, there's money on the ground. Wait. Let me go back. Let me present the crime scene again. There's money all over the ground. Wouldn't I have taken it? I wonder if I might get a word in, Mr. Reno. What is it now? Mr. Reno, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony? What are you talking about? It's simple and possible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. At a glance at the crime scene, you should have told you that. What about the scene prove that the motive of the murder was not the money? There's money everywhere. Look at it. He has this card there. There's cash all over the floor. Can I present that? May I direct your attention to the things I strew all over the floor? Ah, that's right. The floor is covered in bills and coinage. But your rationale, these things were very killer was after. I think we assume that the wall fell during the victim's struggle with the killer, and I would think that the killer would have not noticed something like the money scattered everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money. But, the wallet! Oh yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in Mr. Hicks was his passport, yeah. If you're really insisting on it was a crime based on greed, then you were claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet. Forgive me, please. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying that the attendant was wrong? Yeah, this guy isn't the killer? Huh, don't believe everyone. It's a trick. Nah. Would you please be quiet? Mr. Reno, let me go. You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus the lounge was dark and looked into the light from the elevator. It is easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for a murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, let me go. Untie me. Thank you for releasing me. Wingdings! What is it now? Mr. Reno, if you could please translate, I'd be obliged. It sounds like Borginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who... I said that he's giving the runabout. You speak English? I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just as well. See? You, the attendant. Yes, sir. I want this person to be under arrest until we arrive at the airport. Why? Hey, that statue looks familiar. There's one just earlier like it. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is that you want? I'm finished talking about the likes of you. Hey, he did it. Please, I would like to hear why you left me under arrest until we land. You, how dare you waste my time? You're the one who's stuck in your nose into my affairs. I want to spend one last second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think you can call your name. I'm Zink Labank II. I'm a very wealthy man in Bulgaria. I am not an ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. You're an asshole. Mr. Blanc, what did you mean just now? Pardon? You said that when Mr. Blah, 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 was doing the runabout. I have to explain. Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not have time to waste explaining. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you can continue to blather on. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go onto the elevator, getting onto the lounge. It was exactly 6 o'clock. And what was the significance of the time? At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6? Ah, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? Ah, he understands, I see. This is attendant. What time did you discover the body? Well, it was a little after a patch of turbulence. Would you say around 6:15? Ah? Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say the man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute span. The only person at that time was the prosecutor here, yes. Ah, yeah. I was in my seat the whole time. Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice. That's not what you have in first class. I was eating, still haven't finished, see? God, that's a giant roast. Yeah, the other passengers have an alibi, so you have a problem with them, I suppose. No complaint, I see. Not a single word against his right. I have no way to discount what you have just put forth, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say, but do you have what they say evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, are you really culprit after all? No. Mr. Long, I suppose you're quite certain in what you saw, even enough to give a testimony? Of course. I was looking at him the whole time. He was playing with an annoying little small machine this whole time. Machine? Yes, that's what people call in English, yes? It was making that crazy click, click, click. A clock? Yeah, sounds like some sort of small computer. Click, click. Oh, click, 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 not tick, tick, tick. I bet Mr. Blanc was talking on a cell phone. I have to say, I did see him playing with quite a bit myself. A simple cell phone, a laptop, or an organizer, I see, but that's some kind of low budget. I hate nosy little machines in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. As it is produced, it is ugly sounds. Anyways, I know what I saw. No, you don't. Miss Torino, you're so red. Yes? I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? If you want me to grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English. It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I get a chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Torino, if you want to wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say. Huh, that sounds like... Huh, this should not be approved. Please, Mr. In a mercy, all decisions are made by the captain alone. Now please wait here until I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. You are not planning to erase the evidence during your investigation, yes? Of course not. Ah, we'll see. He did it. He wanted it. I saw a statue in the elevator during the crime scene. You have permission to investigate the crime scene? What unbelievable. I'm in your debt, Mr. Torino. Aw, that's sweet. However, there's one condition. I'm supposed to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Yeah, sure, I don't care. Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural as I am a suspect in this case. Grr. Why are you so mad at it? I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this reassurance is enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you say so. Help with anything, please feel free to use the tea to talk. Ah, she wants to help me. Oh, she's a gumshoe this time. It's time to head to the screen sign in first class lounge. Oh, who are you? Excuse me, I may have a word with you. Blah, blah, blah. You there. If you need something, please ask Ms. Rhonda over there, okay? What the hey? Wake up, you. What? How are you sleepy standing up? No need for you to apologize. I just found it hard to believe that she's asleep on the job. she's sleeping standing up. That's crazy. If I were her boss, I'd see to that her salary was cut so low that it was in the red. Edgeworth's a dick. Okay. Can I... How am I supposed to investigate the scene of the crime? You have a lot of food. How may I have a word with you? This blew up the steak munch. So awesome munch. That's a steak? That's great to hear, however. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I am Billa Munch. Was here Munch the whole time? Munch, wouldn't you know? Eat or speak, pick one. Munch, 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 munch. I think he chose to eat. Yes, I can hear that. I like that. That's pretty funny. That's a steak? Who gave him a whole... He got the whole cow. What do you mean a steak? Why don't you thank you for your help back there, Mr. Reno? It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everyone is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Dick. Okay. I'm here staying with me. Has it changed iota? I see. I will bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wants you to know that there's the right to stop the investigation if we feel like you're making... When we do, we ask you please return to your seat at that time. So, my time runs out at his, and the crew's discretion does it. I have to find a way to distract Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's run up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you could think of where the killer might have hid aboard? I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes and first class without a staff card key. This is a giant plane. We found no record of keycard use at all, which means that I have a first class killer in my hands. At least I know that's much for sure. One other thing, no one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered earlier. Now then, let's get started. But where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statement. The crime scene occurred between 6 a.m. and 6... That's an early flight. Dang, that's an early flight. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was still somewhere around. If you're to believe that you say is true, then yes. Well, the first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. First class is elevator service. Only first and second, although it can also go through cargo hold. However, that requires a flight card key. Got it. I'm sorry. I won't rest until I inspect every single nook and cranny. What is this? What is this? Sinister looking figure on the floor here. Oh, that's a piggy bank from our company mascot, Captain Hugo? That's what made pieces of merchandise at our in-flight shop. There's an in-flight shop? That's the bank is limited edition and it's so popular, we're down to our last one. The art collector wanted to steal it. Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The Sheraton Rise closed at the moment. It was open the whole flight until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered. There's no blood in here. Could this have been the murder weapon? Oh, there is blood on it, huh? Yeah, there's blood on it. Credit card, the money is strewn all over the floor, the elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point. He has a lanyard on. I wonder what this thing off his lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. I just put my finger on it. I doubt anyone expects to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight. So Mr. Hicks, he's really dead? Yes. He's trembling, although I can't fault her for that. There's a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer. What? I see she's trembling over now. New symptoms seem to have appeared. Anyways, I should focus on the victim's body. I see. Yeah, he's not dead. He didn't say yes. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks. Could this be the cause of death? Priest have been struck in the head very hard. Yeah, by the statue. Look. Even his glasses are broken. I think that's it, right? That's all I see. What's in his pocket? Oh, there's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you wouldn't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. Looks like he was taken inside a building. Oh, he could smile. Okay, I'll do something. No. Let me. I'm sorry. Not that. I thought it was something else. I hate it. I hate it when I accidentally click instead of T. What was it again? I think it was Q. Okay, let's start piecing evidence together. Murder weapon, Captain Ergo. And Blood Force Trauma. And connect. That should connect it. Yeah, of course. A statue with blood and lying next to the body of a man who's just been beaten to death? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out. You better not say it. Yes? What is it? The way his blood looks like it matches the wounds on his head? Well, aren't those deserving of a Master Obvious award title? Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that the... It would appear that this figure is our murder weapon. Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection. Perhaps a Master Oblivious would be more befitting. Usually on display... Okay. Broken glasses... Elevator, victim found in the elevator... Sure, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself before the turbulence, but if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, that's a different story. Yeah, okay, there's an in... A pity that a bronze statue knows not the good drink has been spilled at his feet. It's grape juice. You said it was grape juice, not wine. That's since your founder, Mr. Hugo Hughes, who was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he'd be throwing that if he knew so much grape juice was at his feet. That's a weird thing. Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? Hey, that's probably from the turbulence. Yeah. It's really embarrassing, but I thought this was an earthquake for a second. And I frankly started searching for glass valves to shut off. I guess the shaking plane was bad enough to be mistaken for real quakes. I thought I would know since I was unconscious for most of it. There are a few copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine rack. This month's special is English trivia quiz. That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth don't know a particle from a participle? Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words. Who's ever heard such a silly word as participle? Case my point. Okay. Why is this open? These balls' glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area. Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear any suspicions I have of you. I wasn't worrying for the sake of clearing my mind. And clear my name, yeah. Did I miss anything here? Let me look. Okay, money. That's a weird card. These aren't going to go together. Not exactly showing example of perfect alignment of logic. Oh, I get damaged by that? I was just goofing. Where's the cap? Oh, I can't leave here. This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it is off limits to unauthorized personnel. This room is giving off a scent of women's perfume. One would think that perfume smells great, however, this simply just smells. I have any interest in that lies behind this door. Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, sorry, I spaced out for a second there. Piano. We can play the music of where a CD was. There's a CD drive on it? That is not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box. Yes, but the keys pressed along with the music as though it's really someone playing it. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a waste of money. Oh, I thought it would give me a different dialogue. So 40s and 80s? I don't see a difference. Did I miss it? How did I miss something? There's no grape juice rations, also the shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered his elevator before the turbulence. There's no... Oh, wait. He has something on his pants. Or is that just shadow? Oh, I thought it was gonna let me examine the magazine, but no, it won't. Okay. Are you sure? Topple of a chair, yeah, another victim. Rocket Pals came over. I can't believe you never heard of them. They're all the rage. Rocket Pals are extremely they're a band, okay. Oh, he would know, yeah. I was thinking that. I can already see how confusing the conversation would get. This counter with the glass offers a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds tell me nothing. Alright, Lady Gumshoe. You know anything about the victim? Yeah. Yes, I can't help but notice he's a sad atmosphere in here. Yes, it's rather tragic crime. I'll say, robbing a poor man after bludgeoning him to death. Talk about rubbing salt in the wound. Yeah, no money was taken. Wait, he had a phone, didn't he? As a promise, as a prosecutor solved this case with logic and deduction. Doesn't... Wait, I didn't see the... I didn't see the cell phone in his... It said he had a mini computer. Alright, there's the blow that he was struck with. This be a piggy bank the murder weapon? Yeah, we know that. Is there... Can I fingerprint it? Ooh, coin slot. I suppose this is where you insert your coins. I have to say, for a piggy bank, it's made rather well. So well, in fact, I'm sure there's no way to take your money out. Wait, really? Let me look. Oh yeah, there is no... That means that this part has to be like solid or hollow. I'm not sure if that helps me. It says Yugo Airlines. You know, I've seen these occur a lot recently, and it's been bothering me greatly. Why some brats think it's acceptable to simply splash two words together and call it a day? What's with the face? Key card. Is this? The cell phone. Wait, how do I do this? Is it teeth? Mr. X machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? His cell phone, Mr. Reno. So I guess it's not here. You think we simply deduce that the killer took it? I don't know what else would go with that crime scene. Oh wait, can we what was it? Q? Is it Q? E for evidence? Oh, I can actually examine it? Huh. Why is this a screw? Wait, why is this a screw? Wait a second. Each prosecutor badge has engraved a number. No, that's not what I'm worried about. Numbers less, we're not human. Can I do this? Can I examine? No. No, I can't. No, I can't leave either. Huh. What did I miss? What clues? The grape juice? Oh, what? There's footprints, actually. Yeah. Why did I notice the footprints? Am I stupid? Yeah, there's footprints here. What is it? They're a little something smudged, but we can go quickly. Yeah. I'm stupid. I don't think that will be any help. Why not? Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged. Are you sure? They look pretty non-smudged to me. Am I just dumb? Am I stupid? Wait, can I do cute? That's how you know that they're in an elevator, together. I have it. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. I could prove that someone was out there and myself was around at the time of the murder? What? Really? Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footprints had here confessed every little fact to me. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing how the victim's body is dead, that would mean a second person. But could the footprints be from Mr. Hicks? How? As we take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see that the soles are spotless. Which means, Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There's actually some other... Who says quite the opposite? Spilled during the turbulence, look at the footprints. Something being dragged. I did it! I did it. I did investigation. Wingdings. Let me show me your shoes. Just kidding. Are you saying the movie is late? But what the movie? Well, I'm not talking anymore. You were just wasting my time. You say that a lot. What's Master Mr. LeBlanc? There is no emergency. Please take your seat, sir. You tell me what to do. I will not sit down. Well, Mr. Parker, did you prove your innocence yet? Why are you pressing me? If you would like, I'll provide innocence to you right now. What nonsense. Are you saying that eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I must be honored you tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine, suit yourself. You did it, didn't you? You wanted the statue. You took his cell phone. What I saw saw Mr. Hicks into that elevator when the needle on my pocket watch pointed to 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge. And then the only person in the lounge at the time must be the criminal. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusion make a logical sense. After all, I'm not the only person in the lounge who was supposed to the time the murder was me. So my witness testimony, do you think you can destroy? Yeah, I can. Do I look like a time who was having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Yeah, why is what's wrong with him? Yeah. I'm certain that Mr. Hicks into the elevator. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in lounge, yes. Yeah, Preston, how do you know? Was anyone else in the elevator? No. You silly opinion is one mistaken. Please calm down, the both of you, and since you are both mistaken, I'm not mistaken. Well, if this isn't the pot of color of the kettle black, then I don't know what is. He certainly has a lot of confidence in his testimony. It's quick to himself, I need to press him for more information. I want to present the footprints. Objection! He's not the only one here. Your testimony just now with a piece of evidence. I can tell you how much time I have spent here. You will pay for... What? No, stop. This is invaluable piece of evidence. What? What? Hi, Jim Rat. What? What do you mean? I presented the footprints. That proves I'm not the only person in the lounge. Okay, what else can I do?
Hold it!
Okay, you saw him enter the elevator. Do you see anyone else? Miss Bonk, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator? Of course, I saw that what was inside. Are you sure that the victim was in the elevator? Oh, I did in the wrong order, didn't I? Yes, the only person inside was Mr. Hicksman. This is why I present the footprints. Got it. I hate it. My logic was sound. Mr. LeBlanc, what is it? There's very glaring contradiction to your testimony. What do you mean? Please look at the area in front of the elevator. There are spilled grape juice. Yes, and will you admit that you spilled it with the blood? No, it was spilled itself during the turbulence. Well, I think the interesting here is a set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Yes, the ones that are from within the elevator out onto the lounge itself. The evidence proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator. Oof, yeah, what do you say about that? There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing these games. Why don't you tell us the truth? Could you please translate for us? No way, that's totally impossible, I guess, is what he said. Oh, I like her. That's how I translate Spanish too, yeah. No way, that's totally impossible. I know that there's no other person in there. I saw with my own eyes. If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edwards, I think that Mr. Blanc is lying to us. Oh, you don't. Okay. I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does that mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just one more. Will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? Yeah. Well, I saw part 2. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes. When he passed me, I saw clearly the elevator he was entering, but I swear there was no one inside. No one. Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down. What? Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? What? No. Please forget I said anything. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying, but I can't let this testimony stand as truth. Why don't you just call the cell phone? Someone took his cell phone. Just call the cell phone. Unless they, I guess they took out the battery or something. I was always checking the time over and over again. How? With what? Why are you so attentive to at this time? Because something unforgivable was happening. Huh, come to think about it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was complaining to the flight attendant about the movie start time. Returning back to my seat. In money. You understand the point? Oh, because time is money, got it. Movie, is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? A summary of plot, it starts time. They were so sure. License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. I can't see that movie in my country, you can only see it on international flights. What kind of movies are only shown on flights? I look forward greatly to that movie. I check my watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I set my watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong, I matched the schedule. But the movie was still late, very late. Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little bit more about it, if that's alright. The movie I want to see... So I checked my pocket watch many times. I was upset when Mr. Hicks passed my seat. The movie I wanted to... Oh, wait. I set my watch to the destination time. I always said it when I board planes. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I saw where no one else... Wait. Can I present something?
Hold it!
Show me it. You sure what you said just satisfied? Of course, I'm a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch. I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made. Fire me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me. Well, that's alright. All I require is a piece of testimony. You followed him. Why'd you follow him? If you only happen to see him, is it possible that you just missed something at a glance? Even if I only happened, I did not miss a thing. Now how can you be so sure? Just because. I would appreciate if you didn't take my life so lightly with a simple just because. Well then, I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks alright.
Hold it!
It's possible that someone was hiding inside? What? You dare insult me? I have a belief in my eyesight. When I look for artists though, I'm often told I have great sight for arts. I think the phrase you're looking for was great sense, although you're oh, that's debatable. But isn't it possible someone was just outside your line of sight? You dare persistent? I tell you, I look clearly. Okay. Yes, I'm going to correct his mistaken recollection with evidence. Wow, she's fangirling over here. What evidence do I have? Okay, wait. I have his wallet, the crime scene, I have a piggy bank. Why can't I like look at it? Why can't I actually look at it? I want to see what the time to start is. Oh, movie starts at 6 and it's supposed to run until 8. Got it. That's it. I'm gonna press him on that. Why do you think you insist if most are absolutely mistaken? Because when I say I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong. I think that suspiciously mirrors something I told her a little while ago. Honestly, don't think that Mr. Oh, God. Yes, baby. Oh, it won't let me. I was very upset. Okay, we know why he was upset, because the movie was late.
Hold it!
I already pressed him on that before. Okay. What can I... Well, okay. He checked his pocket's watch many times. He saw him enter the elevator alone. He's sure of it. He was very upset because the movie was late. He said very, very late, actually. Wait, if it was at 6 o'clock... Why do I present the magazine?
Objection!
Ah, no, I did it wrong. Ah. God, what? There's a like that. I'm not buying it from you. Why was he staring at him? That's a weird... I think I already pressed him on that, though. Got a floor for an elevator, this passport inside. Found at 615 inside on the first floor. What's on the back of the head. Details, movies, and other services inside. Do I present the souvenir? I'm running out of things, ideas. I'm American dollars? I'd say it's worth around 99 cents. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We're not saying... No. Okay. Okay, I need to think. What am I missing? You were very upset. Okay, did I press one? I'm not sure. So you're upset. So are you still upset now? I'm always upset. Honestly, me. I get that. Okay, I'm gonna press him on that. Yes. Did I already press him on this? Why are you watching him? Since we have to see him as possible.
Hold it!
God, what's the answer? Okay. Okay, this is the only evidence I have. Wallet gone. I mean missing. Only passport. No. Grape juice on shoes. Elevator footprints out. Can I present this? Did you happen to see? No. God. Oh god, okay. Okay, I need to think about this. Pocket watch. Pocket watch. He swears no one else in the elevator, even if there's footprints, because he already knows about the footprints. Wait, no, that's not anything. Wait, what does it say? All times are... Okay, it's departure time. They use departure time. I got it.
Objection!
They use departure time. Mr. Blanc, he said just now your testimony. You say you to the time. I did. They use departure time. Display the time is yes, and the correct time is worth 6 cents. Would you like to know? Take a look at this. Departure time. Clocks in. Of course, the reschedule was also created with that in mind. Mr. Reno, for information's sake, what time is the flight aligned to right now? When we made the short stop in the transfer point. That's right. It was at some small Asian country, the Republic of Zhangfa. But we shouldn't readjust our... So right now, we're still running on Bulgarian time. What? The time difference between Bulgaria and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural for your watch would be off sync of the schedule. Furthermore, with your analog watch set to our destination time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast. It also changes everything about your testimony, and you can bet 1 million cents on that. Oh my god. What the? My 1 million cents? Just because Mr. Blanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6 a.m. The question now is where... Yeah, what were you doing? What do you have something to say? Yes, Oh, I'm her. This is me. I'm Cammy Mealy. I'm a flight attendant. What is it with you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? Well, hi, Marcus. Rude. Just kidding. What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. You pushed the call button a while back to the transfer point. Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. In our time, did any passengers leave or did anyone... No. Not a single person got off or on. So why did you stop? Increase your voice? Increase my voice? Increase my voice? How dare you? Bah! Is that good? That's probably good. Increase my voice. Marcus really hit me with a speak up. I'm just kidding. Those few were handling during the cargo transfer might have temporarily gone on or off. But eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back into the plane. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. What should I make for breakfast? Oh, eggs and chorizo. Okay, now what time do you come down, Allowance for Edgeworth? I remember coming down as soon as possible. You were here for the whole time from 5, yes? I'm the only one that could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here this entire time from 5 AM onwards? Unfortunately, yes. But then, how do we explain the footprints? I said eggs and chorizo. This man waited for Mr. Higgs to enter lounge, way to kill him, and then he put the corpse in the elevator. That's when turbulence happened. Everything happened in this lounge. Is that really Mr. Belong? Do you have any other idea? I still feel there's something out of place. You're saying you're presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge? Do I have more evidence? Wait, it says something being dragged. Could it be this?
Take that!
It is that. Oh my god, I did it right. However, there's another piece of evidence that contradicts. What? What else points to the in-flight shop? There's drag marks going towards the in-flight shop. Come on. Besides the footprints, I guess this? Yeah, that's what the in-flight shop, I guess. I don't know. Wait, if I may, yeah, what do you have to say? What is it? You see, well, it's just that Mr. Edwards says, what? And why do you do so well? Well, it's just that the piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? Maybe around 5:40 AM? Isn't that just before we... Yes, that's right. You were in the shop before, just before the turbulence. Yes, I was. Come to think of it, Mr. Trio, when I found his body, I believe he came out of that door. Yes, I did. What's beyond that door? That's the flight attendant's room. Then you were on the first floor. Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the first shop first and the flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point? Yes. You really seem to enjoy the Sky magazine. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take it was first you. Anyways, the piggy was definitely there at the time when I went there. Why did you go in the shop in the first place? I went there for a work-related matter. Work, you say? Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities. Why did you not say something about this until now? In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. But shall we head over there this time? What is it now? Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhonda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. but I have already asked him permission to search the entire plane. I think we're alright. Huh? That's weird. What is it? Well, let's just talk to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all. What? You calling her a liar? What does it mean of this, Miss Torino? I mean, if she's lying, go on, admit it, you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet here you are. You flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us? That's not saying. The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhonda. Oh, but don't worry. I already gotten the permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way. You slept on the job. Okay, cool. Miss Torino, why would you do such a thing? Please excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. You slept on the job. There's something about Mr. Ronald that piqued my curiosity. Right now, investigating the fly shop is my top priority. Oh, she's not following me? Oh, okay, never mind. 50% off on luggage. Go you. This is an fly shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? I guess I'll have to clean this things up then, teehee. Hold on, you can't clean up potential crime scenes. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. I like her. Mood. I must have rushed things here. I must remain calm and collected because this piggy bank stuff's a crime scene. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. The glass from the display case is shattered all over the floor. It looks like there is nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually I think there is something. What is this? A committee captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before. There's a wide selection of souvenirs on sale in the display case. You know what I suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, then how about you buy something for me then as a present? I'm gonna start doing that. I can't think of a single reason why I want to buy you anything. But I've got my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying attention to me when I ask you something and we'll talk. I love her. Me too. There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise on sale in the display case, and they're all lined up in such a manner to try as to scream "Buy me" by passengers. Stuffed toys, just like the one Mealy's holding. They're relatively cheap. Will explain why they're displayed so haphazardly. How about that, Mr. Edward? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed. Why do I envision stuffed animals beautiful when she says that? What are these? Oh, those are company's completely original line suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. Why is she trying to sell me stuff? Perhaps that's not how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy. No way. But either way, it doesn't matter. True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they board the plane? That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Anyway, see that? Look at the captain's Yugo heads painted on their cute company mascot. That's creepy. They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? It is certainly something that made me jump to my stomach. Oh, what? There's no fooling your refined taste. You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad I got through it. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, right? Okay? But I never showed any interest in it to begin with. Tee is really pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhonda. Miss Torino designed this? Yeah, it's a company-wide contest. Oh well, it doesn't have a very sharp design sense. Sharp? Look like sneaky sharp cheddar maybe. I really have no idea why the big wig decided to go with it. It's so bleh. Miss Ron designed this. Did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. More turbulence? You okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Mealy. A safety violation. Playing shade causes it to roll in. In-flight suitcase display can be hazardous. Well, this one doesn't have wheels on it. Like, it doesn't have those stoppers on it. No one's gonna point that out? Okay. Fine. I don't want anyone to point out either. I feel cleansed by just looking at them. Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, excuse me. You're standing on them. Besides... How about it, Mr. Edward? Care to buy one? I sense that the shop is one shop away from being sued. Oh, these are bolted down. Neat. What have I not investigated? I don't see anything. Oh, can I put Q? Kind of like puzzle things together? Where have we seen one? Have I seen one? Breakfast first or bathe first? I do breakfast first. I just do breakfast first. I mean, so like after you bathe, you don't get, if you drip anything on you, you can like just clean it up right quick. Wait, I don't know. Was this me, captain's hat? I mean, these have captain's hats. Let's do E for evidence. Would you have a captain's hat? Can I do Q? Connect them. Remember weapon to captain's hat. Yeah, he used to be on a piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. Well, I don't. Miss Ron is I keep forgetting to read out loud. In charge of this place, so come on, should I know anything? I sense that further suspicion of this play case is neat. Broken glasses. Can I connect these? What happens if... Is it wrong? No? Dang it. I'll rest until I expect it and... Yeah, nook and cranny, whatever. Do. But that's a bit odd. That inside the suitcase is so... What is it? I touched the glass and cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edwards. It hurts. Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. This is the same man as one portrayed by the statues. Ah, that's creepy. Who'd want a paperweight of like a plain founder? These are trash. And on the top shelf, that's the floral version. Floral. Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Looks like I hit the bullseye with that. Okay. I like that. That's kind of cool. What about here? The ones inside. Oh. I bet you want to buy something. Didn't we go get the key from her? No, that's alright. Okay. Okay, we're gonna think about this logically. With logic and sound and in evidence. He says that the glass is weird how it's like broken on the end. Like the glass is on the outside of the thing. Wait. Does that mean that was in the piggy bank, right? Yeah, it broke the other way because the glass is on the outside. If Clear had broken the glass again, the Captain's Yugo's piggy bank, there should be shards of glass inside to take care of itself. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it must be like that. However, there is not a single piece of glass inside the display case. Nope. Which means that the glass was broken from inside out. The piggy banks fall over from turbulence right through the glass. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass over the floor. Yeah, that's nice. Which we believe she's not listening. She's asleep. Take your power naps in your own time, Miss Amelie. And listen to what I'm saying. What? But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which was the piggy bank as the murder weapon. Yeah, the piggy bank's not the... What? But then what if the killer went to take the Captain Yugo? They broke the glass by accident. This place says is locked, it's highly unlikely. Yeah, but there's no person who could have. Oh? Who would that be? Miss Rhonda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything. Miss Ron Torino, huh? I don't think she killed them. Wait, let me get a look at this again. Why'd it roll? Okay, so we know... This meeting's making me tired. Wait, can I investigate? Why is this one? No, the wheels. This one doesn't have stoppers on it. I don't know much about the shop, but you can still ask me about whatever. I don't wanna. Do I have to? Wait, Q? Can I place things together? Turbulence and suitcase. Yes, there's definitely something wrong here. What? What's wrong with, what's the son yelling, huh? Yeah, what's strange about the suitcases, huh? Oh, well, sure, they totally ooze strange, like the color. No, not that. That's what I'm talking about now, pay attention. Well, what? You're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Why? I only look scary. Sorry. Oh, he said sorry. That's cute. The suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. They look a bit uptight, don't they? Let me guess. After the creator. Hee hee. Again, that's not what I meant by merely. Would you find it usual that the cases are only things undisturbed by the turbulence? I'd rather soon find an answer by inspecting suitcases myself. Oh my god. I no wonder would have reacted if she heard what you said. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to say, watch what I say out loud. What's this? I spot something not quite right. The wheels. The wheels?
Take that!
What is this so odd? I don't think that's what's strange at all. Is that... Is it this? Is it this suitcase? I swear to God, if it's this, stop her. I lost the coin flip. As in, there are no stoppers, and yeah, there's no stoppers on this one. Without stoppers, what would you think this? Yeah, it would have went flying. And so it's very unlikely the suitcase is placed here after a turbulence. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Can I? How do I open it? Would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look what's inside. Oh, that's gross. It's soaked with blood. It appears the suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. I lost a coin flip. I lost a coin flip. How does suitcase have to do with the murder? Yeah. It's pretty safe to say that the killer used the suitcase in some matters. Such as moving, perhaps. Yeah, but aren't you just saying about the cloth then? That alone is too small. A larger item would need to be moved, is what I'm thinking of. The dead body. Him.
Take that!
So now, it sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? It was like Miss Rhonda Torino. I don't think you don't need to say that. Beautiful patterns. It's yellow and pink. It's starburst. But in light of the situation, I thought that Mr. Hex was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. So you're saying after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? Nothing. Just that. I was thinking about what Miss Rhonda said about coming here for something. No, don't tell me Mr. Reno killed him. Excuse me, Mr. Edward. I thought it was a rich, fancy guy. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edward, but the captain feels like he's allowed you ample time. He says he appreciates if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat. I understand this sentiment, however, I'm not allowed to complete my investigation. This crime scene may be contaminated by the time we land. If we must stop, then I'd be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course. If that's really condition, okay, yeah, don't do it. She's just gonna lock him down. Waste my time. Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch everything together. I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent by any wrongdoing. I don't think she killed him, and yet, regarding what missing, I cannot allow investigation in here. The truth must come to light. To be continued? Oh, hell no. Yeah, save it, whatever. This one. March 12th, 1 p.m. Do these guys not sleep? I'm supposed to let the police take over. I think it's you're missing. I was preserved. I don't want to read all this. I'm not reading this. He's not saying it out loud. You can't hear it. Who's been expecting me? Oh, it's the whip lady. Why do you always carry a whip? How are you allowed that with the air? How'd you get that in airport? I thought you were still in Germany. I go where I'm needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is blah, blah, blah. Oh, shut up. God. So much talking. I don't even know his backstory. Whip lady's here. It's all I need to know. Are you ahead of this case? It'll be a bit of relief if you are. Don't you try to flatter me. Miles Edgeworth, I'm placing you under arrest. Did she just whip me? Police brutality. I'm quite frustrated, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day. When I disciplined the house of Uncovered will become a criminal. Have you no shame? Why are you whipping me? Misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder all over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim first, then, yeah, I beat him to death. Yeah, sure, yeah. Do you honestly believe I killed a man? I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I investigated for myself. I can put you in arrest hold until then. That should be it. I shouldn't lecture you on how to perform my duties onto people. To be perfect in every way. Oh, God. Well, I have my own creed, which I must fulfill, so why don't we go solving together? I have to get you going. This crime scene waits. Don't you dare leave town. Trust me, I have no intention to. Detective Gumshoes. Detective Gumshoe, I love you. You're back. Ow. Why'd you whip him? Listen up, I'm leaving in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understood? God. Detective Gumshoes. Oh, we're going spot. Now and then, if you'll excuse me, words. You're gonna be under arrest. You said that like 5 minutes ago. Can you shut up? That'd be me. Thank you, detective. I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this. I'll have to admit, a bit curious what Francisca is up to. Maybe I should go ask the good detective. Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you. You do? I don't want to talk to him. I want to invest. I want to solve it. Am I allowed to leave? No. Am I allowed to go on the plane? Do I have to? Initial investigation. So how is it the initial investigation is going? Well, I just shipped the body off to the coroner's office, and we're taking the statements right now, sir. That sounds like forensic. She's always good at quick responses to the case. I'd say she was a little too quick, sir. Oh, how so? I rush over as soon as I can get a word from affairs, sir. But somehow, when I got here... yeah, she was already here breaking out the orders to everyone. I was kind of creepy, although she knew there had been a murder or something, and had come in my advance to your flight's arrival. That's some sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this. Yeah, she just kind of popped up in the prosecutor's office a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down the leads related to a certain incident. No details? It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it with me, sir. Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt a top secret part would stop her from talking to you, detective. Although I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyways, what's all the info I have, sir? We should go... That was useless. You told me nothing. You told me she popped out of nowhere. And she was scary. Yeah, oh my god. Where's the settings? I can't do this. Please. Where? Wait time. Oh, reader. Reader autoplay. Fast. Oh, thank God. There's a fast mode. I'm tired of reading slow. So you must be the captain. Well, yes, I am. And who might you be? I'm Prodigy Prosecutor Franziska von Kamera. I have a few questions for you. She's a prosecutor with a whip. Ah, don't you dare, Captain. Being friendly with another woman. I'll never forgive you if you do. What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear. They're dating? I wouldn't bet money on my dear captain to be much of a reputable person. Sure, you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir. He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt you know anything about the issue. Anyways, I like to leave that type of witness to a Frenza and her whip. Ah. Why is she whipping? He's still here? Now see here, sir. Sorry. I'm sorry. How long do you intend to hold me? It's also for you to be a criminal, I told you. Mr. LeBlanc. Oh, it is you. This tell this man to stop me from going. Time is money. I don't even have a second. Oh wait, Z. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk to him. Q? No, Q. E? E for evidence? Nope, just a police scarf. Did you finish taking a statement yet? Yep, all done, sir. I do not concern if you're examining the cargo hold. LeBlanc's cargo? If you make a single scratch my art, you will pay. Art? What sort of art? Well, LeBlanc is our credible art dealer. Yes, we know. We know. Large and small. From folks. Folk costumes. Is this yours? As I expected, your hat. Yes, its fabric is so famous, ordered from here, overseas there. Wood frame is expert gory. Its beautiful pattern has been soiled by blood. No. My cargo this time is much, many gigantic. You detective, when can I have my cargo moved? You can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal. The servant's use of police is no good. It is no good. The attendant refused to exit the attendant's room too. The attendant? What do you know about this? What is that waving for me? What do you mean by the attendant, Miss Bong? She was taken into the attendance room for her interview, and they still have not come out yet. I make no signs either. She was finished on my own interview much earlier, quicker than her. Why is Mr. Real interview the only one taking up so much time? You were given free rank to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of the attendants, I'd like to speak with Mr. Reno. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendants room. Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. I understand. You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, mouths Edworth. Why? Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of crime was here in this very lounge. The body was discovered from the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until the other person in the lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Huh? Likeliest suspect? Do you have a problem with that? No, but it's not like you to use such vague wordings. Usually a bit more absolute. How do you know it was here? I know all I need to know from order to rescue, nothing more. Are you saying there's more I need to know? Yes. Why are you whipping him? Sorry, Scuffy, my hands must have slipped. Lieutenant Mr. Grant doesn't have all the facts in this case yet. Can I have it? Okay. I'm the likeliest suspect, yada 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 yada. Fetish people noises. Okay. Okay, we know that. Okay, wait. I'm the only one in here, right? What about the suitcase? What about the suitcase? What's that supposed to mean? The piece of God, where am I supposed to do? You didn't try to pull a fast one. Yada yada yada, I'm the only one in the room, What about this? Oh wait, yeah, I do it right. Detective Gumshoe don't... No, what am I supposed to do? Wait, Oh, I didn't notice that. There's grape juice on it. God, how do... I did it wrong again? Shoot. I don't get... This is frustrating. Because, like, we know that he's not the only one in the scene of the crime because of the footprints and the grape juice. How the... This is stupid. I swear if I just did it out of order, I'm gonna be mad. Why wasn't that? Wait, okay. What if it's... Is it the suitcase? Why are there two pieces of evidence that are so close? I swear to God, it's a suitcase. It's a suitcase. It's this dumb game. What does that mean? I'm skipping through all this.
Objection!
No, what's the rational jump conclusion? Excuse me?
Objection!
What did my cat do? We are back. She's a prosecutor, that's why, Marcus. God, Marcus, keep up. She's a prosecutor from Germany.
Take that!
Yeah, it's spilled grape juice. Grape juice. The tracks.
Take that!
Sorry, I'm having my midday snack.
Objection!
Not chorizo? Not chorizo and egg, huh? Huh, Marcus? You don't like me? Is that it? Is that it? You can say it. Say it. You prepare yourself and acquire the piggy bank before placing it on the turbulent. Okay. And you wait for the victim in the lounge where you beam to death. You think what? You think I did one to who now? My hand's stuck there. Why's my hand stuck there? Wait, and then, yeah, this piggy bank?
Objection!
The fact that you took a piece of evidence into account in your testimony is so accommodating your legal prowess is nothing to be feared. Evidence and logic, essential tools for those who understand the courtroom, not for the masters. What if there's a fake piece of evidence thrown in the mix? A fake? The Captain Hero's piggy bank is such a fake. It's not the real murder weapon. What? The timing of the piggy bank was taken from the Photoshop is important. It was taken after the turbulence occurred. But then what about the blood on the piggy bank? What do you make of that? I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated the weapon. So look at this. The killer basically did 3 things in the turbulence. After the exiting the elevator, the killer brought in the suitcase and shop and left it there. The killer picked up the piggy bank from the floor and then fabricated the fake murder weapon by hitting the victim in the head with it. By personages. You there. Yes, ma'am. Other than the speaking, was anything else? No, I didn't find anything in this lounge or shop. Most of the items that could have been used were broken into during the turbulence. But the... oh, I see. The only place I haven't been is technically the lounge, right? I haven't been in the lounge. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still in the murder weapon personages or is still the real crime scene. There's one more probability. What would that be? That the piggy bank was in fact the real murder weapon, but didn't we just... Let me finish. The killer took the piggy bank out from the display case before turbulence by opening the lock into the door. That means that the only person who could have done it was a flight attendant. I said that is perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, would you think? Let's see. So that means the killer had the keys to the display case. Francisco, the person you're talking about. Not so fast, not finished. The person I'm talking about is also committed another sin. They tricked the captain. And granted you permission to conduct your own investigation. Yes, it is a sin of lying. Speaking of which, I recall that you wish to speak with her. Yes, very well. Permission granted, but only if I can sit on the interrogation. Weird. Ah, da 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 da. Oh, that's messy. Oh, that's definitely Mealy's room. Deviating from a flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming of you. What you're hoping to accomplish by doing that? Mr. Rio, I'm excited to read here too. Can you please help us with some shit on the site? What you did? Alright. Oh, there's a suitcase. The same suitcase used in murder. All this junk inside these boxes, there's no rhyme or reason to go through any of it. That's our lost and found, Mr. Edgeworth. Gold crowns, swords, necklaces, like a treasure trove in here, sir. The fact that these were left on a plane implies that they were carried on to begin with. Somebody tells me that it's time for Yogo to send its metal detectors out for repairs. If you please. Yeah, go through the trash. I don't want to do it. Scruffy, how dare you go through a woman's trash without her permission? Have you no sense of honor? Eek, I'm sorry. I'm just doing what Mr. Edward told me to. Stop whipping him. I'm gonna hit her. Forgive me. Okay, go through this. Can I do anything then? Oh, there's another. Oh, I'm supposed to interrogate here, that's right. So why'd you lie about the captain's permission like that? Because I didn't think he'd give me permission. What do you mean? The captain, he only has goes for Cammy. I spoke to the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with Miss Mealy. On top of that, I had mistakenly asked Mr. Edward to be... Oh, she accidentally accused me of being the killer. I want to make amends. In that case, please allow me to thank you. Thank you. I was able to clear myself for all these charges. Really? You're able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness. No, not yet. Mr. Reno, is it? There's something more I'd like to ask you. Please answer honestly. Yes, I was. Then why were you there? Well, why else in hesitation? All I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. You're saying that it was for work then? Yes. I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reasons to go there otherwise. After you visited the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell. Mr. Reno claims to have no other reason no duty to go to the shop. I'm sorry, my stomach hurts. But is there a reason? Maybe I should ask her about that thing. I want to ask you about this. Maybe? I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't know how to answer you. As a professional flight attendant, I'm a failure. She'll just be worn out from a long questioning session she just has to go through. What about this? Oh wait, no. Could you please take a look at this for me, sir? That's Suitcase. Yeah, tell me about Suitcase. You're the one who designed it, correct? I think I figured something else about it. The Suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it? There's something you won't find out eventually, is there? Won't you please tell me more about the Suitcase? Yes, well I investigated seeing how the Suitcase I had designed were selling. I know that service professionals, I'm not allowed to care. But I really wanted to know, and I was glad to see that that was the last one there. Last one? There's two. But there was two. The last Suitcase, yeah. So you're saying, Mr. Reno, that the Suitcase in question was the last one? Yes. They're just so popular, practically flying off shows. Ah, that's sweet. I like it. I like that. That's not exactly the impression I got. The last one in the shop. Well, they're currently looking at the Suitcase? Really? Well, then I guess I sold all of them. Thank you very much for the last one. I didn't say anything about buying it. Didn't say you'll buy it. I'm sorry, I can't. But why? I think I go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee you, a person as a service professional. Salesman never stops. That's it. How should I put this? It's hideous. What? Maybe it was a bit too direct. Moving on, my issue with Suitcase isn't the design. It's the number of the remaining. Remaining? There were two suitcases in flight when I investigated. Two? But that's impossible. I'm sure there was only one. Looks like there's another store guaranteed. When I left the shop, I'm positive there's only one suitcase left. Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? Oh wait. By the way, Mr. Reno. Why is the Suitcase doing here? Oh, I thought you said there's only one left. That means there's three. That one is, it's mine. I used it for a very long time now. There's not a scratch on it. $1,200. $1,200 for a suitcase? Mr. Reno, I appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me. Excuse me? I don't believe for even 1 second that he used this for a very long time. What proof is that this hasn't been used for very long? The price tag? Mr. Reno, did they swap out her suitcase? I just realized that. Ah. What would you lie about it? Despite having a faith in her design, the sales numbers made her cry a little bit of tears. The truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. Mr. Reno, I think I understood. I know what you're trying to hide. Now then, the suitcase was originally in the in-shop flight. The shop, yeah. In-flight shop. Yeah, it was for sale. The person who bought the suitcase was herself? Did she buy it?
Take that!
It was you, Mr. Reno, wasn't it? I had to say, but the suitcase you designed hasn't sold well, has it? And you were deeply hurt. That's why you want to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself, isn't that right? then the reason why you came to the shop back there was, I'm sorry. Wait. She could have just stole it. There's no security cameras. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I thought maybe I finally accomplished something. But the suitcases didn't sell. It's because of the design, isn't it? All because it is how you put it, hideous. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either. Well, they weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there day in and day out, so I decided to buy one for every flight I worked. They're $1,200. How much money do you make? You buy one every single time you work a flight? I see, so in order to keep your resolution, you wouldn't buy one out today as well? Yes, and here's my receipt. $1,200? Oh god, that hurts. That hurts me. Or is it 1,200 yen? No. They're planning to scrap them, the remaining ones at this flight. Where are the other suitcases? They should all be down a cargo hold. The suitcase the killer used could very well have came from the cargo hold. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think the killer used one of my suitcases too? Yes, I do. The killer used one of your suitcases to move the victim's body. Ah, how could they? Those suitcases meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all I ever wished them to be. Mr. Reno, is there any other way to get into the cargo hold other than the elevator? The other way is through the door there. And what about security? The door has no special lock installed because just to enter this room, you need a special keycard that only crew members have access to. Which means the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating all passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects. I can't believe it. Miss Francisca, go on. Those goose chases, you're a disgrace to the Von Karma name. And what do you mean by that? The suitcases came from the cargo hold, but in fact alone tells the whole story. Which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used the car key. This is Miles Edgeworth proposing that killer rode this elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. And the other tenant, Miss Meatley, I asked her earlier and she had to say this. Francis got information out of Miss Meatley. In order to make it to the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different key card is required. A different one. Yes, the only person who holds that particular key card is you, Miss Rhonda Torino. Only you. What? Is that true, Miss Torino? Yes, I keep the only key card. Can you please show us the card right now? Hold on. Is she missing it? She's missing it, isn't she? I don't believe it. What's wrong? The key card, it's gone. Haha, very clever. Pretending your car was only stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You really must thought this through. Well, it's not like that. You can tell us about when it's like down the office. Officer arrest this woman? Yes, ma'am. Don't arrest her. She didn't do it. What's wrong? So much words. Even if this courtroom, the basic intent implies the intent to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you lead the way, Miles? I intend to do otherwise. Another. How long is this? Yeah, save it. Yeah, overwrite it. Yeah. Is that black? Oh, I forgot. These games are old. So big. Oh, good God. They didn't sell any of them. There's a missing suitcase. They didn't buy it. They didn't sell a single one. Oh, I purchased one. You think so? Maybe I will. Let's see here. $1,200. That's what I'm saying. I think I'll pass. Mr. wonders why they won't sell. You need 2 jobs just to buy one. Although it definitely looks like one is missing. What is this? So brittle substance I'm stepping on. A bunch of glass fragments. $1,200 for a suitcase? That's not how much they cost, is it? Keeping track of this many places cargo must be very taxing on cargo crew. Yada yada da da da. Oh my god. Yeah. Highly flammable. Open suitcase. What suitcase, pal? Oh, it's a victim's check-in, sir. The suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we take a closer look. Yeah, let's ask him. That's weird. I don't like that. Alright, let's talk to her about it. Why does he have a photo of you? And you immediately been directed investigation? Seems like you already here. For something about... Are they dating? Why at the airport, huh? Oh, it's top secret, huh? Oh, look what I found. Not the receipt. Where is it? What? Alright, let's question. Profile, yeah. Connect them. Yeah, why did... Oh, I know. This came before as an Interpol investigations. Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks had heard he was coming here and decided to follow her. Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was in. I actually Interpol Agent Hicks. I think Francisca has some explaining to do. Broken glasses, glass shards. Oh yeah, it does make a lens. I think we can safely conclude that the fragments are from a pair of broken glasses, and the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure the shards would match up perfectly with the remaining glass lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, just as I suspected. So you're saying that the real scene of crime was here, sir? Isn't that what I've been saying it for a while now? Oh, it is. I didn't know that. Perhaps it's a bit too early to draw a conclusion, however, I believe the possibility skyrocketed considerably. Oh, okay, let's find the murder weapon. Huh. What do you know about Hicks? You came to airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? Nonsense, what are you talking about? We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose I was prepared him that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct? I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But it looks like they got to him first. So you really came here to receive an Interpol agent then? Yes. Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. He will undergo an investigation of this crime, and it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on a cell phone once he had landed. I never expected the call to be about a murder instead. I think we have to play definitive evidence now. That Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold. What was he doing down here, sir? There was nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something. His suitcase came down to get it. Ow. Don't you whip people. Agent Hicks came down here for a work-related reason of some sort. Yes, I'm sure he was down here to investigate the smuggling operation, wasn't he? Francisca, you know exactly why I was tempted to pursue his investigation. No, unfortunately, I was unable to find out from after he landed. I see, but this raises another question. A normal passenger can't access cargo hold on his own. Agent Hicks must have identified himself to a member of the crew, and then entered the cargo hold. That person let him down. And then he was murdered here. Glass fragments or broken glasses are a testament to that. And the Agent Hicks put him in a suitcase and they entered the elevator, but when they were riding up, the plane hit a patch of turbulence. Because of that instant shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks' body flew out. At some point, his wallet fell out of his pocket too, spilling its contents everywhere. Oh, I got my health back. How do I remember all that? That's weird. I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage. What, really, sir? Why are you saying sir to her? I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth, but I think the killer can be none other than Miss Rhonda. It's not Rhonda. Okay, definitive evidence. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point is keep them. Oh, I don't have to read a lot. I'm skipping it so I can start pressing. But the point in mind is a key card that allows the arrow to come down here. I'm gonna press him on that. It's just a key card. It's not a blood sample. Yeah. It is highly likely. Is that a possibility? Is that possibly the best you can come up with? You can call yourself a disciple of my father. Don't whip me. Yes, well, I don't have evidence. Be quiet. You are a disgrace. It's not just a key card that gives her away. Are you talking about the murder weapon? The Captain Ergo piggy bank? Yes. She's the only person that can open the case. Oh wait, no, go back. Furthermore, there is a matter of the keycard display case that's held a murderous weapon.
Hold it!
Objection!
Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring. If you must keep on insisting it's a fake, then what a real murder weapon, huh? What's a real murder weapon? Speeches, I see. That's not a surprise. Okay, examine the body. Oh, was I? Yes, why don't we have the autopsy results yet? How can we make a snap judgment? If the wound on Agent Hicks' head is consistent with the murder weapon... Scruffy. Yes, sir? Why are you calling her sir? Weird. Contact the medical examiner's office at once. I want to hear the results of Agent Hicks' autopsy. Why are you whipping him? She's going to jail. Even though she's not under... She's not a suspect. She's going to jail. What is it? They're still doing an autopsy? The doc said that there was one gigantic bruise beating on his shoulder, down his mid-back. Down his shoulder. He was beating over such a wide area? I'd say it was a sign that the killer had a grudge against Hicks. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir. Interesting. Scruffy, what was this had a grudge against Hicks supposed to mean? Well, was that wound on the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon, detective? Well, they said that they're still looking into that, sir. You're completely useless. She's going to jail. I hate her. Sir, I already told you, you can't go down there. No, you remove yourself from her way. What's that racket? I knew it. I suppose... Why is he... He's the killer, isn't he? Hey, what are you doing? You left me no choice but use strong force? You won't get past me? Furthermore, there's a matter of the key. After all, you know, you searched up the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. No murder weapon, huh? The doc said that one gigantic bruise from being on his shoulder and mid-back. Okay, cause of death, the giant bruise, and Captain Rigo Pre-Bank? Because, like, the bruise is too big to be the piggy bank. But is that really the correct conclusion drawn from evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back? In that case, the piggy bank is much too small to cause that. Therefore, the murder must be something far bigger. The murder weapon is something sizable. Murder weapon couldn't be found a sizable weapon. It has to be that. Because it's too big. Perhaps it's just something too big. It's impossibly too big to be taken into consideration. What's that all about? He's trying to jump all the way down here? Francisco, what? What do you want? I found Francisco. I found the real murder weapon. You did? He really jumped. Gumshoe's over there worried about him. We didn't realize until now, but that's just been right in front of us this whole time. He might be hurt. We should go check up on him. That's the pompous attitude your years gain. You should learn to drop that habit. This is coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone. Anyways, if you're really a prosecutor, then you should back up yourself with evidence. You two aren't listening at all, are you? Poor Gumshoe. The guy might be dead, and he's over there actually worried about him. Come on, then, show me some more weapons. Well, I don't have it. It's too big. Foolish reasoning for a foolish man? What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show? Perhaps I should have phrased that in which the cause Agent Hicks is too incorporeal. Forgive me, I do believe I figure out what the real murder weapon could be. Freefall? Right? Because it can't be strangulation because it's a giant blow. So it must be a freefall like that guy. The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. The real cause of death is free falling to the ground. He fell? I thought it was death. Yes. It is only a plausible possibility. The victim has extensive bruising on his back from his head to his back. That's the only rational explanation of those injuries is that he fell from his head. Someone pushed him over the railing. But the murder happened inside this plane. I know. Are you claiming that there's some place in this plane to which he could have fallen from? Yeah. I said earlier, there has to be right in front of us this entire time. You can't mean. Yes, I do. The victim fell from on top of the stairs onto his very own cargo hold. What then? We're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands. Hey, you tell me you are dead, pal. What? Why are you screaming? Oh my god, he was laying down the whole time? Dramatic. Ah, there you have it, Mr. Miles. It's not possible for Agent Hicks to fall over the railing to his death. I suppose that is true. It's not possible given the current circumstances. The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean? Suppose that a very large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then? He could have been a Bulgarian pancake for sure, sir. I suppose that man who fell over there wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that the cargo box is still there. So there's no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios. It may be there now, but there is no proof that it was always there. As if I could have been a window of time when the giant box was not there. Ah, but there was. Yeah, they made a stop. What? Where's the stop? That one.
Take that!
You refilled in the... I didn't refill. Yes, this flight took a short layover in Zhangfa in order to refill. That was the only reason for a layover. We also had some transfer cargo. What if the box in question was only transferring the plane at that time? To furthermore prove my point, let's take a closer look what's inside the box. Sable Zhangfa Express. See? It wasn't there. That means it was located onto the plane in Zhangfa. Now, what if the box in question also landed on the same time? It would mean that the box was not there in the cargo hold during the Europe Zhangfa led flight. making a clear draw from in which Adrian Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible. But your theory is still far-fetched. Allow me a chance to prove how likely the scenario is. My first order of business will be examine the piece of cargo in more detail. Alright, let's go to the big cargo. The big cargo. This is a rather large piece of cargo. There is an attack on it, sir. Let's see. Alif Red Statue. Never heard of it. Nor I, but all I care about is proof it wasn't here at the time of the crime. Let's get the investigation going. Well, how do you get it back up there? Look here, don't go touching my possession without permission. Don't rush up on me like that, pal. So as long as Mr. LeBlanc does it. I see what else I could find out from him. I meant to talk to him. Yeah, what about your cargo? I take it this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc? Of course it's mine. It's shipped from a fine piece of art from Europe. It's the Alif Red statue worth 10 million cents. No, maybe much more. Wait, that means it's only $100,000. What is this in cents? 10 million cents? I just used up trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes detective. Darn, how'd you do that? I feel like you're getting better and better at seeing right through me every year. That's cute. Though I grew up with such a revolution of the planet around the sun, I have a distinct impression that he continues to madly spin plays. Hey, Mr. Eber, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or dollars? Does it really matter? Yeah, does it matter? Mr. LeBlanc, is there a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case? I was wondering if you allow us to examine it a bit closer. It's a very big, valuable art. No, there will be no such touching. Why don't you want to touch it, huh? Wait, how do I go back? It won't let me. Okay. Smuggling valuable piece of art. Are you smuggling it? Is that why you want me to touch it? This block has something to do with the smuggling ring. It's possible that that's a fake statue brought on board in Zhangfa. I think I need to question a bit further. Fake statue. About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc, I would wonder if it might not be a fake. What? How dare you? My art is fake. I suspect your statue might not be a target of an international smuggling ring. Don't say such a fantastical thing. Those thieves would not dare. I have a certification of my cargo right here. You business a cargo certification document? Mr. LeBlanc, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once. Please whip him. I can't read this. What does it say? It says plain as day the cargo was put onto the plane in Europe. And there you have it, Miss Miles Edward. Too bad for you. The statue was brought on board just as it's... reading. No, that's... Which makes that... Wait, but behind it, it's Zhangfa. Then you have your wish. Look at yourself. Seeing them right here. Wait, that's the... Wait, how come he didn't freak out when I showed him the picture earlier? The picture has this in the background. Wait, it's different. No, this is different from the picture. In the picture, it had red eyes. That kind of reminds me of those eyes. A stray cat never lives near my house. Yeah, look, like if I deduce it and then show the picture, it has red eyes, right? Yeah, it has red eyes. Those eyes all awfully orange, don't you think? Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of Sunset when I was in grade school, sir. I don't think you see what I'm talking about. Nor do I, but I really like the color of the sun. Gumshoe speaking facts, I like Gumshoes. At the I missed him. I remember reading out in that field. Gumshoes. Gumshoes? I don't care about sunsets. Focus detective. What color are the eyes in this photo? Huh? Ah, sir, they're red. As I thought, the statue's a fake. What do you want? Do you not know why I'm busy, man? I'll tell you first. I'll allow you 2 seconds for your answer. The LA Ferret is supposed to be your pride and joy, is it not? The biggest trophy on my Europe trip. Yeah. It started 17 years ago. Better grab a chair, sir. Oh my god. It does sound like a long story. Specifically for what? You'll see like you compare the eyes. Large fellow here, very bright and pretty eyes compared to you. I wasn't talking about the two of us. I mean the eyes of the statue in front of us and on this photo. This photo of the statue on display on a museum in Europe. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, it's a fake. I believe even further examination will be required. Now we've confirmed the statue is indeed a fake. There must be some sort of proof that it was brought on board in Zhangfa. I'll proceed to... Yeah, go down. Yeah, it's on top of that one. What did you say now? Further, my clothing him is not being stepped on by anyone. It's too sometimes you allow that to happen. Please forgive me the trespass of my stubbornness. Why should I forgive that trespass unless... Shut up. No. No, I mean... No. What? It's on that one, and this one's saying Senkaha Express. Not worth a cent, let alone 10 million. Why is it not worth a cent? Come on. I can turn it. What do you mean I can turn it? How am I? What are you going on about? It's just a simple piece of cargo being stuck underneath a piece of cargo. Ah, that's not possible. Yeah, dumb prosecutor, you don't know anything. Put away your whip. Suppose the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Zhangfa. There's no way that that part should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zhangfa. But what about the cargo certificate? Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? There's only one reason, to secure proof of smuggling aboard it. Would you say I don't believe he had to do with that mid-flight? He could have just easily inspected all the cargo after the plane landed? That might be true, however, you have it backwards. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed, but he had no reason coming down to cargo hold. Suppose he found the fake at the airport, it would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, suspicion would have naturally fallen to the statue's owner, who have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Meaning that there is something involved if you're going to modify the cargo. Yeah, put away your whip, stupid. Yes, well... It was in fact taken and used as a reference for documentation later. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one, right before the fake statue could be landed on board. A photo of a valuable missing piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was hold in Zhangfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler, Exactly. The only goes to prove my theory. It said she was not on the cargo hold during the Europe Zangfa led of the trip. There would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Officer, move this statue immediately. I want a thorough examination of the floor beneath it now. Miss Von Traut, I'm ready to report my findings. Go on. After moving the Elaf red statue out of the way, we tested the area underneath with linoleum, and there was a reaction. Oh, liminal. There's actually a liminal, indication that there was blood on the spot. Now, can we stop looking at it now, sir? I know you're scared of blood, but you can't even see it. I suppose it would appear that way. The culprit cleaned the blood up well. And how do you think the killer did that? How did the killer clean up the blood well? By the scarf.
Take that!
The killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. I see, they needed to clean up all that blood before the plane landed in Zangfa. Yes, because otherwise, the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover. So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Zangfa? There's no other conceivable timeline for this event of the murder. But if that's true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. Okay, wait. If the murder occurred before he lands Zangfa, highly suspects. It's not LeBlanc's. Is it Miss Torino's? Wait. No, it's hers. Recall Miss Mealy's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard. I was sitting in the seat at 5 AM, you know. She claims that Agent Hicks was alive at that time of the service call, but that totally contradicts the facts, sir. But why would she lie about something like that? I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Mealy herself. Another to be continued? How long is this? How long is this episode? Yes, save it here. Yeah, overwrite it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh no, go back. Well, what do you recall? What about when we answered some service call as we departed Zangfa? Huh? He said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in a seat at the time. However, that is simply not possible, because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we touched down at Zangfa. Oh? Miss Mealy? Maybe I didn't notice. No one could make a mistake for so large, Miss Mealy, but I make that kind of boo-boos all the time. Not? This is going out of nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction. Very well, Miss Mealy, if you please, tell me about your alibi during this time span. From just before we landed at 3 AM to 6 AM. Are you telling me I was a suspect? Yeah. She's asleep again. From 3 and 4 AM, I was in the flight attendant's room by my lonesome self. Honk shoe, me. Oh yeah. From 5 and 6, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Wake up, yeah. She fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up by her is by pressing her. Oh yeah. Wait, okay, no.
Objection!
Miss Mealy, your testimony stands a clear contradiction to this piece of evidence. Wake up. Are you gonna whip her? Oh, you whip me? Wait, what? But she... No, wait, that's not the receipt. I meant to present the receipt. Oh my god. It's so that she wasn't alone. Yeah, look at it, huh? A receipt for what? For the suitcase Mr. Reno bought. Now, for your attention for that timestamp. As you can see, it clearly says 540, Mr. Reno. Yes. What was the killer here? I thought you'd have locked up by now. I request that she be present. Now then, Mr. Reno. Between hours 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in the shop, correct? Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After that, I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off. Why did you see Miss Millie there at the time? No. So Miss Millie, where were you between 5 and 6? Facts. She's speaking straight facts. Huh? The bathroom? I'll be the one questioning here. Maybe that's it. I was probably just Mr. Natural Cause, you know? Do you take me for a fool? That's a little too convenient to be true, but it's the truth. Cross my heart. I don't have enough conclusive evidence. Thank you? You don't believe me, do you? Please, won't you give me a chance to hear me out? I'll look at it later. Looks like you're the one because I'm one of the crew, but you think maybe you should also suspect Rhonda too? She's the only one in charge of the elevator key shop, you know? If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. Super sus. Please leave Mr. Reno out of this conversation. You are only under suspicion for now. I don't get it. Why are you covering up Miss Rhonda all of a sudden? Oh, now I get it. Maybe you got eyes on Miss Rhonda. Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't even let her very well escape, can I? Never mind. But you want to know something? Miss Rhonda actually kind of lied. I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design. Now that's time. Now it's not the time to talk, folks. Like, you're supposed to be because I'm one of the crew? You think maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhonda too? She's the one in charge of the elevator key shop, you know. What do you mean? You're also crew. You can't. I'm too unscarable. Where are you in charge of, Miss? You take care of the attendance room? That doesn't count. Mr. Edward Cammy is very talented in languages. I guess she does speak a lot of languages. She assists passion who may not speak English, especially those who speak Bulgarian. She's the only flight attendant who is fluent. Oh, you mean what am I in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place? I did. What's confinement? I'm really good at Bulgarian. She's fluent in Bulgarian. I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Bulgarian. Yeah, I take care of everything that has to do with Bulgarian. Oh, very interesting. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. I'm in charge of the attendance room and some Bulgarian stuff. Huh, that's weird. Super weird, cause what about this? Huh, it's in Bulgarian. That means you would have done it. You smug. So you're the one on this flight crew who speaks Bulgarian? Is that correct? Oh yeah, I guess so. I studied abroad in Bulgaria for a while. That was loud, I'm sorry. In that case, then this signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? Huh? It's a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose. To lead anyone who read to believe that Miss Lane's statue was landed in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or proposed this document is in Bulgarian. That is you, Miss Mealy. What? Without your participation, the smuggling of all leaf red could not have occurred. Z. Don't sleep when I'm pointing my finger at you. Is she vaping? Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. Exactly as you say. Are you confessing you participated in the smuggling? No, far from it. It is true that I was the one who signed that document off. Oh, it's a bubble wand. I didn't expect a bubble. I thought she would start smoking or something. But you can't use the fact alone to make a stick to your allegation of smuggling. There's no direct correlation after all. Why you sound so smart all of a sudden? All you have is my signature on a piece of paper. Really? All you did was sign it? I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded on the plane properly. So sorry about that. It seems like she has finally woken up. This is going to be a tough fight. Suppose, and this is just my I don't know how to pronounce that. Even if I was involved in smuggling, you gotta throw the charge of murder on me just like that.
Objection!
Oh, frick. If you were in charge of smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding smuggling ring, and just when it was about to close in, he was killed by a member of that ring. Well, did you ever stop and think maybe Rhonda is a smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Ron has access to many things on play for work purposes. So perhaps there is some element of setup here. Don't worry, I was talking about you. I meant the killer. All I have to do is prove Rhonda is being set up, or that she isn't. Actually, I believe that... Yeah, I'm gonna prove that they're trying to set up Miss Rhonda. Oh, wait, it's her suitcase. Oh, wait, I want to present it. I want to present it. Why is that? Perhaps it was motive to move the body from the lower deck to the first floor? However, why go through the trouble to do so? Oh, she is abusing the stuffed animal. The only way all these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Trino of the murder. Miss Trino buys suitcases on every flight she works at without fail. But without her suitcases, which with one of them containing the victim's body, that will put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the Herbians put into that plan. That's also why it wasn't locked, because she didn't do it. There wasn't enough evidence to put the body back inside the suitcase. Ergo, they made her do whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and try to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer that then went to hide the suitcase in the inside slot and brought the piggy bank back in the elevator to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree? Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyways? That's because of special circumstances around this particular case. I think it's who the murder victim was? As it just happened, there was a bunch of empty suitcases nearby. Being a skinny man, the killer thought to put his body in a suitcase and hand it off. You mean his whole plan for someone was to elaborate coincidence? No, that's not it. As I said, you wrongly deduced my meaning, Miss Mealy. Oh, I picked the wrong one. I guess where it took place? However, the chance of the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there is no chance but to put a frame Mystery herself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal moments are... It's not Miss Trino or myself, but you, Miss Cammy Mealy. Oh, she's tired again. Yawn and... Are you already done? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyways, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than the whole set of circumstantial evidence. I can see the outline of where the murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. And this isn't a piece of evidence unaccounted for. Something that I still can't quite fit into my picture. Yeah, the cell phone. Just call it. I don't think I have any actual evidence. I thought not. But that's because I want something is missing and still is. Missing? What do you mean by that? In the complex puzzle that is this case, there is one picture that keeps getting stuck on. And that is the victim's cell phone. Franziska, you were able to wait call for Hicks' phone, or at least that's what you told me. But Agent Hicks' cell phone could not be found at the crime scene. You mean the killer took the phone with him? Precisely. I suspect that if the killer were to find the phone, it will lead us to the killer. Oh, come on, get serious. If the victim fell from his death from that height, wouldn't that break the phone as well? It was on his neck. We won't know until we try low experimentation, shall we? Franziska, I'd like you to ask for your assistance. You know the victim's cell phone number, don't you? Of course I do. Oh, cell phone signal's hearing from somewhere else. I hear a detective. Now where's it coming from? Oh, it's a hot and cold. Where else could it be? You already checked everywhere. Is it not here? Is it? Oh, that's loud. Is it in the locker? Here? Trash? Do we research the trash? Lost and found? This. What? No, it can't be. Mr. Reno's. How'd it go? Where'd you find a cell phone? I found a flight attendant's room in Mr. Reno's locker. What? But Miranda Torino, don't whip her. I know she doesn't whip women. I don't know anything about the cell phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Miss Von Karma, is it? I said she arrest Miss Miranda Torino right away. Wait, I have a theory. He's related to the incident with the keycard. They conveniently stashed cell phone in Mr. Reno's locker at the same time. It's related to the keycard, right? In the same way, we have zero proof the killer just did that. What? The only voice that sings the truth is evidence. And the only bird we cannot ignore. What should I do? Physics is right, I can't offer baseless conjecture at this point. Alright then. Why did the culprit take the cell phone? Must have been something very incriminating on it or something.
Hold it!
Wait now, Miles Edgeworth. It's not over yet. We have to figure out why the killer took the cell phone. Inside the phone lies a final piece of evidence incriminating the point of the killer. We need to examine the phone in more detail. The LCD screen is broken. Without a screen, you can't even place a phone call on this. Camera? Ah, camera lens. Come think of it, I wonder. How exactly was Agent Hicks programmed to preserve this piece of crime scene so ugly? Francisca, I need to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures? Mr. Edward, I can't believe you don't know about that kind of basic stuff. This looks like a very similar model to my own. And mine could take photos just fine. Don't you think Agent Hicks could easily take in some pictures with this? In particular, pictures as evidence of the smuggling case. So, I'd say that there are many some inconvenient photos in here for... What did I press? For Killer Smuggler. But the phone's all busted up, sir. Even a super prosecutor couldn't repair a broken cell phone. I think someone could. I think someone could, actually. May I go back to sleep now?
Objection!
No. What? The LCD screen on the inside are broken off. Why did my... Is my microphone not working? Is it? Wait. Wait. Okay, there we go. The LCD screen on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. What do you mean by that, Francisca? Well, it looks like our killer wasn't very familiar with electronics. The cell phone was still ringing when it called. That means the LCD screen are broken. It's possible the photos are still inside, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do now is transfer the data to my phone. Why you look so worried, huh? Why are you abusing that stuffed animal? What did it do to you? Huh? Guilty? Francisca, your phone, if you so please. Very well. It's transferring. Alright, it's displaying now. That's it. Agent Hicks was most certainly trying to obtain some sort of evidence of the smuggling case. The red leaves nowhere in this photo, sir. This has no meaning piece of evidence in this murder case, right? Oh, she's right. There's not much we can find out about this agent. Is this the end? There's really nothing in the photo that we can use? Well, that's Bulgarian. Oh, they're a cargo ship from Bulgaria, Zenkfa. So the reason they aren't here is because they were dropped on Zenkfa. Mr. LeBlanc, can you tell me about the contents of these boxes? Unfortunately, there's no English written on them. One cluster of boxes written in Bulgarian. I say, blah, 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 is cloth in English. Cloth? Wait, what's with that scary face for, Miss Mealy? Yes? It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. What? He left with a piece of evidence after all. A striking piece of points to clear is. Huh? Maybe you shouldn't force yourself mistaking read a simple picture, Mr. Edward. Bulgarian cargo and this picture will point us to the straight direction of the killer. Yeah. This Bulgarian cloth. I don't want to. Don't make me read. I want to present it. What is that supposed to prove? The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe down the blood they had spilled. There was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? Now I finally found my answer to this very photo. The cargo was unloaded in Bulgaria, had cloth written in it. In Bulgarian, that is. This is where the killer grabbed a piece of cloth from it to clean up the blood with. That's right, the killer was someone who could read and understand Bulgarian. And the only crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Cammy Mealy. Ha, that's pretty flimsy. The killer has probably searched all over this box for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care about if the box is English or Bulgarian. Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature. What? There is no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Bulgarian, well then... Logically, the killer will open these first. The bed sheets. They would open the bed sheets first. Hey, it says bed sheets in English right in the box. Precisely. And the bed sheets would have been perfect for someone cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say? So what are you trying to say? That's if I were the criminal. This box of bed sheets would have been what I would have spotted first. However, the killer chose to use some Bulgarian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that? The killer didn't want anyone to know the real scene of the crime was in the cargo hold. So if they were afraid to leave signs of the box, sheets had never been opened. However, the Bulgarian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different color. Because the killer knew that it was going to be uploaded in the Republic of Zangfa. That's right. That's why the Bulgarian cloth was used. And only the Bulgarian cloth reader on board could make such a calculated decision. Is you, Miss Kamimili. You and you alone. That poor stuffed animal. That would be very easy for someone to confirm identity those boxes were resealed. And all I have to do is contact Zangfa authorities in time. We might even find other incriminating evidence our killers within those boxes. Grr. So what do you say, Miss Mealy? Why not confess your crime right here and now? Or would you rather wait and see what we find out from our investigation in Zangfa? I was Interpol, I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't find out. I was scared. I was in trouble. She committed a murder. We finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir. Very good, detective. What about the smuggling route? Did you say anything about that? They're taking her down their precinct now. Hopefully they can get something else out of her. Whenever we approach the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth. It was scary, sir. She probably wasn't prepared to commit murder all of a sudden. One thing, for sure, the ring behind the whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more in this case than meets the eye. Mr. Edgeworth, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. It was nothing. In fact, I should be one thanking you for your cooperation. But truly, if it was for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our passengers as a flight attendant. And I hope, well, please accept this token as my appreciation. A suitcase? That's... I see. You don't have to take it if you want to. Give it to Gumshoes. He liked it. No. I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Oh, thank you. Give it to Gumshoes. As a reminder, remember, we are here at Yogo Airlines are always ready to serve. Mr. Edgeworth, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Now I must bid you farewell. May I ask your skies be blue no matter where you go? Give it to Gumshoes. Give it to Gumshoes. Give it to Gumshoes. Come on. Come on, give it to Gumshoes. I can't believe we wound up investigating this whole day, sir. But boy, was it fun. Speaking of yourself, my day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. By the way, where's Franziska? Oh, she's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure. Departure? Yeah, Miss Von Kopp, always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country, chasing some leads regarding her case. Detective? Can you cancel the car I had reserved for you earlier? You got it, sir. What? Franziska. I thought I told you when we first signed I have no time for idle chatter. There is no intention of wasting your time. However, it's been a while since we last met. Let's have no time for such familiar reminiscence. Just who do you think I am? You are Franziska Von Karp, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect. Until a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. a dancing period, living her life on the name and fame of her invincible father built. True, but your father, Manfred von Karma, didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible. What are you talking about? The group I'm on trail of is a little bit more troublesome than most. The smuggling route we found this time is only one silver of big picture evidence. Sounds like a dangerous assignment. You really don't have to worry, I can take care of myself. Yes, I suppose you can. But there is another agent on this case with me. Oh, another agent? A star amongst Interpol agents has the highest success arrest rate. Who knows, you may run into him one day. I was simply caught up in this case. I hardly see why I would cross paths. I suppose. But I doubt you'd say the same. I'm not following you. You'll learn soon enough. The flight only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I'll be back in this country soon enough. When I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back in full. Come on, give Gumshoes a suitcase. And just like that, she's gone, sir. Thank goodness, I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for her whip. That Gumshoes, I want to thank you after all your help and cooperation. Oh, it was nothing. Are you gonna give him the suitcase? Give him the suitcase. I think I'm gonna celebrate by adding a little extra salt in my instant ramen noodles tonight. Come on, suitcase. Just how much did you cut his salary by, Franziska? Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office. Sure thing, sir. Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first. Thus, I saw the first case upon my arrival home. Franziska von Karma, the smuggling route she was after. Leaders of that ring, she already put her trump card into play. And the players on the side of war. They begin to make themselves known through the next incident. Huh? Edgeworth speaking. Ah, finally. I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through. And you are? Oh, have you forgotten my name's Miles, my boy? Mr. Armano? Ernest Armano? Is that correct? Oh, so you do remember me. I know it's rather sudden, but I can't ask as anyone else. There's been an incident, Miles. My son, he's been kidnapped. What about Gumshoes? Come on, give him the suitcase. He liked it. Come on. Did Gumshoes get the suitcase? He wanted it. It was just too expensive. And you don't want it. Stupid game. Can't they be nice to him? Oh god, it took forever. 3 hours? Oh well, that's the end of it. I'm not playing this tomorrow. Wait, what day is it tomorrow? I might play this tomorrow. Well, thank you. Thank you for anyone who watched me. Who watched me have a breakdown about all this evidence. And the fact that I kept going in the wrong order. Because my brain is too big. It's too massive. I keep thinking ahead of myself. Ahead of the game. So thank you whoever witnessed me and my big brain going too fast. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Y'all have a good night. Get some sleep. I mean, unless you're unless it's not time